What's up, everybody? I know I apologize for the bad lens, trying to get it cleaned off, but I know I try to do everything walking around the streets, but due to the cold weather lately, it's very tough. So it's something I hate to do. I hate to be in front of the camera, but basically these are designed to be listened to anyway. So just listen to it, don't watch it. Anyway, here's a quick review on Taboo Tuesdays over something new over at Chicago Nightlife. Stopped by last night to check it out, and the reason why I say it's something, it's actually kind of something new and different for the area is because a lot of the open mics are at your smaller venues, and like coffee houses and smaller bars and everything. You all have your open mics. Well, Chicago Nightlife and Club Gravity, it's actually in Club Gravity, is a larger actual regular nightclub for this to happen in. So this is something new and different for the area, and when I heard about it, it's an open mic, okay? And right off, I'll tell you right now, maybe I picked the wrong night to go there, but in all honesty, it was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. It didn't start until after 8:30, between 8:30 and 8:35. It's billed as they have it on the ad, they have it on the flyer as poetry, spoken word, comedy, spoken word comedy, and acoustic. Okay, that's great. Well, last night it was a majority of comedy that showed up, and from what I was told, that was the same way last night. So right off, this tells me that the people who are involved with this do not know what the hell the Lehigh Valley is about. And I actually spoke to the organizer and the person who started this, Lakeisha, and I said, okay, is this going to be mainly comedy, or is it going to be the combination? She said, well, for now it's going to be comedy. Okay, well, right off, if it's going to be comedy, why the hell do you have the other two on? I realize that you're trying to attract it, but you need to promote it, all three, just as much. Number two, if you're pushing the comedy, you really don't have the first clue as to what a majority of the Lehigh Valley is into. Number three, you're on a Tuesday night, which you're in the winter of all times, which you're going up against that, okay? It's post-football season. It's post-holidays. People just want to stay home, stay warm, chill out. Okay, so for the long term, you are fighting a huge uphill battle, especially basing it on only the comedy. But I'll tell you what, I only stuck around for not even 45 minutes, and this is the reason why. Point blank, it flat out sucked last night. Okay, point blank. I was bored out of my mind, and it was a complete waste of my time. The reason why is a lot of these I realize that open mic, I'm not criticizing any of the comedians, but here's the deal. Number one, and blast me for this, I don't care. These are the words that I heard. I have no problem with people using language, although there is one word in the English slang language now that I find that is the one word that offends me. Okay, I heard the word fuck and nigga. Nigga. I heard those two words more in under 45 minutes than I do walking the streets of Allentown, Bethlehem, and Easton and taking the bus an entire day. Okay? Even though the crowd did respond to some of it, okay? And maybe it's just a cultural thing that I didn't get or I didn't understand, but I sat there and I was shaking my head. I'm like, this is great. Using the language is great for the rap music. Okay, if you want to be serious about comedy, if you want to pull in today's world and society, you have to try and pull in the widest possible audience, no matter what you're doing. Comedy, music, business, doesn't matter. You have to go for the widest possible audience. And I'll tell you what, these comedians have a hell of a lot to learn. Okay, you know what? Here's an advice. Clean up the language a little bit. Like I said, I have no problem with slang, with English slang. The problem I have is when you think it's funny because like rap artists, you're trying to imitate rap artists and throw the words in and throw the language in when there's no point to it. Okay, if you're gonna say the word fuck and any other English slang, I got news for you. Use it to emphasize the point or emphasize the joke you're making, not just because, oh wow, well, I'm looking at a bunch of one culture and ethnic group understands it, and the rest of the people in the audience, screw you, who cares? You're gonna lose it real fast, okay? Point blank, you're going to lose your audience real fast. You're hurting yourself. So I'm actually going to hold off another month on this. To be honest with you, unless I'd give it a shot, okay? Because I may have just picked the wrong night to go there. But if you're going to have an event like this on any night except a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or a Saturday, especially in the winter in the north and northeast, and you're going to bill it as and promote it as poetry, as spoken word, which spoken word, it exists in the Lehigh Valley. I don't think anything can bring attention to it, okay? Can put it in the spotlight. I really doubt it. If anything can, this has the potential, okay? But know the audience of the area. This area is music and sports. Depending on what you're into, that's open for debate, number one and number two. Top two. This area, several venues have tried the comedy, and a lot of them have failed, no matter how it's been promoted. Rivals in Easton has brought in comics, their comedy night has brought in comics from New York, okay? And they still can't draw, they have a tough time on occasion drawing a good crowd for it. So, you need to promote it as the acoustic open mic, because I did a post on Facebook. I had a couple acoustic musicians, a couple people, musicians. Oh yeah, I might want to check this out. Well, guess what? You know what? Hold your breath. Don't even waste your time. Honestly, if you're into spoken word, maybe give it a shot, but hold off and see if this evolves. Okay. Right now, Taboo Tuesday at Chicago Nightlife has the potential to be the testing grounds for acoustic music, for anyone who wants to do an open mic and does music seriously, as far as, okay, am I ready for the next level to start doing gigs? It has the potential for any poets, anyone who does spoken word out there, to be the testing grounds, because this is not the same crowd over and over again. This is going to be possibly a totally different crowd every week for you. It's a new venue, it's a larger venue, it's a larger setting. Right here's the proof. If you think you're a hot shot, you think you have an ego, you think you're really damn good at the spoken word, right here's your proving grounds for it. Because if you can't pull it off here, guess what? Go back to your coffee house. We have the same people over and over again, and I don't even waste my time on them anymore. Okay, comics. This can be the proving grounds. Okay, but for this to draw any form of media attention, and any form of attention, even from a Valley and beyond, it has to really evolve and improve. Last night was a serious fucking joke. No lie. I'm standing there all the time. I'm there the whole time. I'm listening. I'm on my phone. I'm barely laughing. Like I said, maybe I'm just the wrong culture or ethnicity to understand a lot of it. Maybe I'm just really don't get a lot of when they throw language in a lot of the comedy. Maybe it's just me. I'll take the blame for it, but I highly doubt it. Okay. To Lakeisha and the promoters of this, you have to know what the area is. You have to know the audience, and you have to appeal to the widest variety of audience. If you do, this thing will skyrocket. Okay, you will pack not only Club Gravity, but Chicago Nightlife, the restaurant, also, with people that are paying attention. But if you stick to the format, like Lakeisha told me, it's going to be mainly comedy now. If last night was any example of the garbage, it's going to be the flat out garbage. It's going to be there. Do not waste your time. And now they did do a disclaimer right at the beginning, okay, that it's fair game. Everything's wide open. If you're offended, this isn't the place for you. Basically, flat out. I will agree with that. Okay, I wasn't offended by any of it. I just didn't find any of it funny. Like I said, at points the audience did, but with me, nah, sorry. So if you're easily offended, if you don't like the language, and this is something, do not bring your kids to. This is not something for all ages. This is not something for the kids. In fact, I think they even they stated in the promotion, 21 and over. Because trust me, even though your kids probably hear worse language, even in a Catholic school now, and worse things, trust me, this is 21, strictly 18. this is strictly 18 to 21 and over, adults only for this, because they don't know what people are going to do. Okay, the person gets up there, that's up to them. Okay, but overall, I cannot recommend this as of right now. Like I said, stop by, check it out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just picked a real bad week for it. But honestly, I even posted on Facebook. I said this was a boring waste of my time. So, Taboo Tuesdays, keep an eye on it. Check any posts about it, see what people say. But as of right now, for majority of people out there, hang out in Chicago nightlife. Chicago nightlife, the restaurant and the sports bar is a great place to hang out. They have a really good special. They paid like $253 for Miller Lite Draft. You know, not bad prices from what I heard. The food's fantastic. Go if you want something to do on Tuesday, hang out there, shoot some pool, watch whatever games are on, whatever, hang out with your friends. But for the Taboo Tuesdays, avoid it at all costs right now. I'm not even wasting my time, and I'm not even going back for another month. To do a follow-up to see if I'm right or wrong. Thanks for the support, everybody. It means a hell of a lot to us, and it's what keeps us going. We're always looking for people to advertise, sponsor the magazine. We have the businesses and more listing for $20. Thanks for the support. Stay warm and safe. We still got 2 months left of winter, at least at least here in Lehigh Valley, in the Northeast, in the North. Be safe, be warm, be smart. Take care. I'll see you around. Michael Phoenix, Spider-Man Magazine, later.